It's a serial port. Some older computers have the serial ports, some of the newer ones do. But a lot of people, what they have anymore is a USB hookup. Now, on your USB, we have these. I think they're about $15, not much to it. Basically, you hook it in a computer. You have a software program that you can load in. You can buy these at any Radio Shack, anywhere, just about any place that's got them. These work good. They're not very expensive, but they work for what you need to use. And then this end here will plug in. Now, what we'll do now is we'll go over here to the computer. Bear with me, I'm going to have to move you over here. So I may jar you around a little bit. Okay, I've got it loaded up right now. I'm going to go ahead and close it. When you hook up for the first time, you can download your software off our website, or what I'm doing now is when you order out a new system, I'm sending you a disk with your program loaded into it. But just load the program, and then what you do, you open it. The first time you open it, may come up COM port error in a little square box. Just click OK. Now if you notice, see how my numbers are changing right here? It's not finding the power box. Okay, it's searching. First thing you want to do is go up here to the top left under COM right here, click on it, and at the very bottom it says COM Auto. Click on it and make sure it's an auto. That way it'll search all your ports to find your box. Now you got to have the power turned on to the power box, so what I'm going to do is turn the power on to it now. And now if you notice, that went away. First thing you need to do for the very first time is come up here to the top left, and there's a read button right here. Okay, click it, and what it's going to do is it's going to take the information out of the power box that I sent you and load it into the program here. Okay, then you need to come over here to the little 3.5 floppy, click on it, and then what you want to do is save it. Put whatever name you want there so that you can remember what it is, and then click save. Now that's in your computer. If you ever goof and change the setting and forget what it is, you've got it. Now if you want to go in and change anything on your computer, maybe you're working on a slick track and you don't need much power, you can go in and change your timing curve to less timing and retard your power, dog your motor down. Okay, when you do that, you can hit the save and save it as, say, slick track. And then that way, if you ever want to flip, load either one, you can. Okay. We'll start here at the very top on file. You got new, open, basic stuff. The COM we've already been through. Ignition is the same thing as up here at the top. Tools, again, it's ways to advance or retard by buttons, but the best thing to do is just go ahead and use this stuff here. The miscellaneous tab. This is where you can set your rev limiter, gear shift light. One thing I want to warn you about this: excitation long. Whatever you do, do not check it. It is for a higher ohm resistor coil, and if you do, it'll burn up the coils and the box. It'll send too much current through for too long of a time, and it'll overheat the coils and burn them up, and in return it'll also kill the box. So don't click it unless you've talked to us and we say to. Okay. Any other settings in here, don't worry about. We're not using throttle position sensor. So basically the only thing in here you're going to be working with is right here on rev limiter and gear shift light. Okay. Bike. Again, you shouldn't be changing anything in here at all. This is setting up the software inside the box to make it work with your motor. Okay. Now, advanced map is where you're going to be doing all your stuff. You can change any RPM, and you can put any amount of timing you want in it. One thing that's neat down here, if you select all, if you click here, it increases the timing 1 degree at a time over the whole timing curve, or you can go down. So if you want to play and just change the whole thing, add some across or take some out, you can. Program after change works really good when you're on dyno. If you got that checked, anytime you change anything and let go of the mouse button, it automatically programs the box, so you don't have to go up here and hit program. So again, mainly that's mainly helps you out more on the dyno. Any timing area, you can change it here by clicking, or you can grab right here and move around and change it however you want. Just click, left click and hold. Pretty simple, not much to it. Servo is something that we haven't started working with yet. A lot of bikes have exhaust servos on the exhaust. If you click it, we can actually wire up the exhaust servo and then operate it. You know, as far as the way we race, I don't think it'll really help any, other than it might help at lower RPMs. If somebody pinches you off and you bog way down, that could help you out in that aspect, but we haven't really got much into the testing on that aspect yet. If for some reason your motor will not start, crank it over and watch over here. Pick up one and pick up two, ones you cam and ones you crank. It says no signal right now. When you're cranking, it'll come up and say running. If for some reason you only got one that's only showing running, then your other sensor, you've either got wired up wrong or got a pickup problem or something. Now, to find out which one of them it is, just unplug one of your sensors and crank it. If it says no signal on both, then that's the one that's working. If you still got running, then the one that you just unplugged is your problem area. Pretty simple, not much to it. On your back on this, anytime you change something, hit the program, because it will not be in your box until you hit the program. And after you program, then you can hit verify, and it'll come up down here and tell you if verification is complete. We can program, say it went program device okay, 100%. That'll kick off here in just a few seconds. My computer's slow today. Okay. Then you can click verify okay. It took the program. And if you're really worried about it, click your read, and what it'll do is it'll put it right back here. If for some reason it didn't take it, it'll go back to what it was before you changed it. Don't really know anything else to say. If you have any problems or questions on anything, don't hesitate. Try to get around here. Don't hesitate calling us. We'll help you out any way we can. Our phone number is 618-695-9400. Again, I hope this is helpful. And if there's something that you still don't understand, again, don't hesitate to call us. Thank you.